shore, and they're gonna get some little creatures.
You could see that.
I wanna go in the water so bad.
Yeah, that's what you get for not bringing those, and that's why I'm not going in the water, but I didn't bring almost nothing. I didn't bring my shoes, my water time shoes. Oh dang, I dirtied my shoes. Yeah, I don't care.
So I wear my bathing suit for nothing, right?
Yeah.
Mr. V! Mr. V!
You guys can go over there. There's a horseshoe crab over there.
Dude, it's your job to do this.
Now we're going to have to make a hammock soon. So, I just want to make a hammock. Oh, look at that. Hey, make a hammock. Make a hammock, you guys. All right, let's walk back toward the specimen.
Did we get anything?
Yep.
They're really tiny fish.
Girls, pay attention.
so
Put the net, lay the net out flat. Lay it out flat. Now carefully get these specimens.
I see some fish.
Yes, 2 hands if you can. 2 hands because they're very delicate.
Dude.
I mean,
Yeah, record, Gabriel.
bucket.
Baby fish.
Put them in the bucket. Quick, quick.
That was so cold. It's shaking.
Put them in there.
I'm used to doing.
Quickly, very good. Good job, everybody. Good job. Ooh, these are good ones.
We can't eat them.
Okay. So try to use 2 hands so you don't accidentally.
Excuse me.
Got them quick, quick. Hey, who needs to put one in the specimen bucket for me? Got it? Go ahead. Good job, guys. Very quick. You guys, I'm proud of you.
None of them could be tabled. I got some.
All right, quick, put them in there. You guys got to remember, every second, good. Every second the fish is out of water, it's like he's holding his breath. So think of how hard it would be to hold your breath for a really long time. All right, it's going to go back in. I just want to make sure we got everything.
Okay. Kamari, can you let him use your shoes so he can go in the water? Right. Do that, men, boys and girls.
All right, guys. Let's see what we got.
Here you go.
Say thank you, come go in the mirror.
Thank you, Tiana.
Look. Hey, were you recording that?
Look at that. Look at our
There's a
specimen.
lot of those.
I'm trying to find if they're, I think they're called, see the silver stripe down their side? I think they're Atlantic silver sides.
The baby one?
Yep.
Oh,
It's so what you see those birds flying. That's what they're going for. These
They're
little
the
baby
big
fish. Yep. See, they're pretty big.
I caught 2 big ones.
Yeah, you guys did great.
I didn't even know it was going to catch anything. Last time I got big hatch of blue crab.
Well, you know why they like to hang out by the seaweed and over here because they're protected. The predators can't find them. And these are all the babies. The Atlantic silver sides don't get too much bigger than that one big one.
He just stuck his tongue at me.
Did he? They get about that big, and they're mostly a bayside fish. Boy, look at them try to all get out.
But they're in water.
Now, since we already have some of these, the next time we go out, I'm going to try to let them out of the net. We don't want to catch too many in case we hurt them. So we want to try to catch something different. So more on my next volunteer.
There's 3. There are only 3 more left.
You're in charge of keep an eye on this specimen. Okay? What's your name?
Gabriel.
Gabriel? All right, Gabriel. Make sure nobody kicks this over, okay?
Okay.
And you're in charge and nobody sticks their hand in.
Here, can I go with you?
Can
I go with you?
You know what? It feels better.
They move a lot.
I need to go wash my feet.
You don't need to wash your feet yet, Jamari, because we're not done here.
It looks like it's about to rain, actually.
Can you be positive?
I'm feeling raindrops, so I know it.
I just feel raindrops. I feel raindrops on me. Ezra, you went? What? You went? In there? Yes, with you. It's not cold. It is a little. Ezra, Mr. Reese said we should all collect. So Ezra, come here.
Well, we're not done working. Pay attention to what they're doing. Remember, they're coming. We have to get the specimens, put them in the bucket. We're not done.
Sienna, I thought you had shoes.
We let Emil use them when we go in the water.
Oh my God! Can you guys just stop?
Now it's not gonna fall. Oh my God, that's so cute. They're coming. Back up. Ezra, they're coming.
Where? It like everyone doesn't let me.
Where's rescue them? Get them.
Where's the
Put them in the
hermit
bucket.
crab?
Put them in the thing. Good job.
Where's the hermit crab?
You'll see him in a sec. All right, you guys. He's in the specimen bucket already. You're welcome to look at him in the bucket.
Okay.
All right.
Is the hermit crab gonna eat the fish?
Nope.
They're nice and friendly.
Nope. The hermit crab eats kind of like little debris and things floating around. He's not gonna eat the fish. Fish are way too fast. Way too fast. All right. Let me first say how proud I am of you guys. You guys did a really good job listening. You got the fish, you didn't hurt any. I'm really, really impressed. And I thank you. And mostly the fish thank you.
Excuse me.
All right, who wants to go out again?
Me.
All right.
Let Gary shoot.
The fish are down there on the bottom. The crab is close to that fish.
Miss Stephanie just called. She's the rock star today. Everybody gather around.
What is that?
Come on, somebody guess. What do you think this is?
A crab.
Horseshoe crab. Very good.
What? A horseshoe?
This is a horseshoe crab. First, let me say it is utterly harmless. I'm going to turn him over. Okay. Well, he's reacting with his. All right, there we go. This is a horseshoe crab. Okay. Now, horseshoe crabs. This is his tail. All right. See his little eyes? You guys can all touch his shell, but don't poke him in the eyeball. He wouldn't like that. Go ahead. He's utterly harmless. They do not bite. Try not to poke him in the eyeballs or stick your finger up his nose.
Where's his nose?
Right there in the middle. Very good.
Wow.
Now, let me tell you something really cool about horseshoe crabs. They are 450 million years old.
Whoa. Even when they're born?
They don't live that long, but they've existed as a life form on Earth that long, which is a really long time.
So you see that horse crab, horseshoe crab, that is
50 million years ago.
That is
Now, what happened was nature made this really great design,
400
and it worked so well.
years old.
Nature was like,
Yeah.
you know what? We don't need to change
Something
a thing.
like that.
This is working just
And
fine.
the gerbil, and you see it has
their blood is actually blue,
and their blood is actually
got
blue.
copper in it.
Their blood is
and there's
blue.
something very important in their blood that is used
Can you see?
medicinally by scientists for, I think it's either for vaccines or like an anti-toxin, like a toxin type of thing. Now I'm going to flip him over, and I think this is a boy.
How do you know?
Well, the boys have like special little grabber claws.
Is that stuff on him?
Yeah, these are a different life form called slipper snails. These are live. You'll find their shells. Anyway, the males, you can tell, usually have a little bit of a divot in their shell, right here, and they have special little claws that grab onto the female. So when they're getting married and making babies, that they can hold on. So you can usually find, and the males are usually smaller. Kind of like with turtles. The females are usually bigger and the males are smaller. That's how it is with horseshoe crabs.
That looks like a nose.
Yep. Now his tail looks like a weapon, but it's his defense mechanism if he gets upside down. It's the only way he has to save himself and flip himself back up. Now, if you ever see these, you got to protect them and don't ever let anybody torture them or hurt them. They're a protected species.
And people don't eat those, right?
No, you don't eat them. I don't even think you eat the eggs or anything. It's just the substance in their blood that's
useful.
Yep.
For science.
But they were endangered. Their biggest breeding ground, I think, is Chesapeake Bay. But we get a lot here. If you come here in May, you can't even walk in the water for all the horseshoe crabs that are meeting and getting married and having babies. Yep. It's really neat. That's how I taught my
Mr.
kids
V?
about those things.
Mr. V, what's that? Babies.
Well, you can see the babies. Since
What about this one?
What is that?
Oh, that's perfect timing. Now, when the babies are born, well, you know how crabs molt? They molt their shell every time they grow. They have an exoskeleton. Unlike us, we have a skeleton inside. Their skeleton is outside. So, a baby one was growing and he shed his shell and swam away. Yeah, he knows to go to the water. This is actually a nice little specimen. Can someone put that by the specimen jar? I'm going to save that. Now, when you're in the water, they'll come near your feet because they think you're another horseshoe crab, not because they want to bite you or eat you. But his instinct is telling him where the water is, and he's like, I gotta go.
He's following me.
But I want to pass him along to Miss Carrie so their class can see. Does anybody have any questions about the horseshoe crab?
No. My experience right now is that, you see, there's a lot of little creatures in this little, in the ocean that I say. My experience is that, well, as you know, as you see, we found some little creatures. That is a horseshoe crab, but it shedded its skin. Yeah, it shedded its skin. Piece of it. Yeah, and what we saw earlier is a big male horseshoe crab, and it has blue blood. So, and it's not useful. I mean, it doesn't have venom on it. So, well, that's my experience. The trip is very cool. We found some fish and a hermit crab.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I know.
We found these big fish in the ocean, and hermit crab in the ocean too.
You guys
Using
spread
a
it
net
out.
to get it.
Spread it out. Thank you. Put it in the specimen bucket. And ooh, I got a comb jelly.
A jelly?
Yeah, put him in the specimen bucket. He looks neat. Go ahead. He looks really neat when he's in the water. Yeah, they're kind of neat. Those are harmless.
What?
It's in the specimen bucket. It's a comb jelly.
Oh, I see.
See them? It looks like a tiny little jelly.
We saw a hermit crab and we touched a horseshoe crab and it's hard inside, and we learned what this is called. It's called like a salmon.
Who's going again?
And
All right.
Sweetie,
one more time.
that was my experience.
Well, we found lots of things. Horseshoe crabs, hermit crabs, fish, lots of them. And I gotta say that was wonderful.
At the beach, we found feathers, shells, and lots of fish.
All right, we're having a good deal.
this was my second experience in the water. We caught a lot of fishes, and we saw a lot of hermit crabs, and and it was my third time going in the water and catching fish.
You're recording.
And this is what we're going to be using today to collect our specimens. Little examples of wildlife that we're going to find. That's a scientific term for something you want to study. Now we're over on the bay side today because most of the baby marine life is over here.
I think we might see blue crabs.
We may see blue crabs.
Okay.
If you don't have water,
As you can see that we're at the beach and we're,
I see everybody has footwear.
this is, what is this guy again? Huh?
Get it right. Just fix.
Yeah.
Esther, put your shirt over there.
Yeah, so you see?
Leave your towel over there. You take your towel over there.
Oh, Mr. V. When we're not, when we're finished, do we have to stop it?
Hi people. Well, as you can see that we are at the beach. Hey! We are at the beach. We're gonna find some odd materials. Well, baby animals are just animals, and we're gonna collect them, and
No.
we'll see.
If I see any jellyfish, I'll make you guys get right out of the water.
Good.
We had so much rain. That's a beauty. That's a really big one. It's a lion's mane, right?
Yeah, that was gonna hurt.
Can anybody tell why it might be called a lion's mane?
Because it's the color of
Like a lion jellyfish. We're gonna look out for these and hopefully not encounter them. See, look.
jellyfish.
So when you see these, just walk calmly the other way, okay?
Right there.
This is honestly the worst thing that could happen to you,
upside down.
and just stings, rub some sand, and you'll be fine.
It's upside down.
No, that's live.
Like a sunburn.
I can't see.
Mr. Lasso.
So as you can see, that's the lion jellyfish, and it stings, but it doesn't sting. So it just stings like a little baby. Well, a little bee. Yeah, it doesn't sting so big. It stings.
All right, now anybody who doesn't have important rule, don't step on the net. I'm going to have the rest of you try to collect any live creatures you see and put them in our specimen bucket.
Right here.
Right there. Yeah, maybe that should be okay.
Some of the
That's
water.
okay. Let me put more water in it. Okay? This is a good specimen bucket because we can see inside.
Are you going to say something?
So now it's really important, very quickly, to get the specimens in here. Okay? Now, if you're afraid, don't touch it because a lot of people pick them up and then get scared and stuff. You don't want to.
So as you can see that.
This is a national park.
We're gonna go painting, and we have a net. So when we bring back the net, we're gonna collect some of the little creatures and put them in this bucket. Gabriel, this bucket.
They grow up, right?
Yeah.